also some soft-spoken today because everyone was really into the last video I did about shoe wear and proper footwear. I'm just going to talk a bit more about that. And today's topic is going to be various types of footwear for various activities and why. We'll start with the shoe that I use for lifting weights in the gym. This shoe is called the Reebok Nano X4. Reebok Nano X4. Now, the reason why this shoe is great for the gym and CrossFit situations is because it has a heel to toe drop of about 8 millimeters. So your heel is actually raised a bit up versus where it sits right here. That is really helpful for if you're doing squats, if you're doing lunges. Having a little bit of a heel to toe drop will actually make it easier for you to perform your squat. Also, it has this plastic heel piece here to secure your ankle while you're lifting. It's got a flat base. And yeah, this is what I use to lift weights, is the Reebok Nano X4. Great gym shoe. I love this shoe. I showed you in the last video what I basically wear to walk around and exist. This is VII Barefoot. Like I said, there's essentially nothing to this shoe. It's like a floppy tortilla shell. But why I really like to use that for walking is that it doesn't help you at all. And there's no drop to it. So your heel is exactly where your forefoot sits. Okay, totally flat. And that way your ankle has to really work all that mobility to actuate the walking gait. It's also great to lift in. It's great to do yoga, etc. The only thing that you shouldn't use this for is for running, because you need more shock absorption here. You're just gonna destroy your knees. You're gonna destroy the bones in your feet if you run on concrete in this. Just don't do it, please. Do not do it. If you want to run on concrete, get a running shoe. This is the new, it's the Nike Pegasus 41. I don't know if you can even see that. It looks like it's upside down. Anyway. This is the newest shoe that I just got, and this is what I'm going to use to train for my next marathon or half marathon will be this. Now, the reasons why I like this shoe, similar to the reasons why I liked the Ultra Flow from the previous video, is that while it has foam here underneath the striking zone, underneath the forefoot, it's a foam that's more dense. And the reason I like a foam that's a little more dense is that it's really important for something called proprioception. And proprioception is the word we use to describe your brain essentially talking to the neurons in your feet muscles. And if you have too much soft foam under your foot, the proprioception rate between when your foot lands and it sends the signals all the way up the body to your brain and then back down to the feet, a constant stream of communication between brain and the network of neurons in your feet, right? If it's too soft, it's like running on a mattress. Your feet are trying to figure out where they are landing in space every single time, okay? But when you have a more firm foam like this, your feet are planting and splaying. They're not trying to balance and figure out where they are in space, okay? That's essentially what proprioception is. Now, for example, here is a shoe by ASICS. Look how big the stack height of this is. We refer to this as stack height. This foam from here to here is stack height. This is called the ASICS Gel Nimbus. I don't know what model. It's a Gel Nimbus 26 right there. You can see it right there. You can see it right there. You can see it right there. You can see it. And this is a shoe that I would not really recommend to someone who is new to running and, you know, might be a little overweight, might have muscular structural weaknesses in their foot complex or their legs, etc. The common misconception, though, however, from people is that they believe that if their feet hurt, that they want something like this, when in actuality this is going to make your foot muscles way more tired, way quicker, because in all of this squishy foam here, your foot is trying to figure out where it is in space, okay? It's proprioception, it's trying to figure out where it is. But because there's so much of this squishy foam here, it's not a dense foam, it's super soft. What ends up happening is that you get tired quicker because of the proprioception rate, and your muscles are trying to figure out where they are because there's no stability in that super squishy foam. And so, to kind of conclude that whole thought is, if you're new to running, you want to start out, in my opinion, you want to start out with a running shoe that has a more dense foam. The density of the foam is what matters, okay? Squishy to more dense. You want it to be more dense. That way, the proprioception is better. If you're running and your knees are hurting, right? If you're new to running and your knees are hurting, just take a break. What you're doing is you're overtraining and you're probably out of shape in general, and you need to take a break. That's the number one thing that ruins people's running journey, is that they think that they have to, like, what am I trying to say? This is how people get injured, is they try and push themselves too hard, and yeah. So, in conclusion, right? We want a shoe that has a nice density under your foot when you're landing. Does that mean that there's no place for the like max cushion style shoe, such as, I mean, this is a max cushion, this is the Gel Nimbus that we saw. Here's another type of max cushion. This is a Hoka Bondi, okay? These are pretty popular with a lot of people. This is a max cushion shoe, and however, this is a great example because while this is a max cushion shoe, it's very squishy. While the foam compound in the Hoka Bondi is far more firm, okay? This has a firmness to it, so when you're stepping onto this piece of the foam, you're not sinking in, you're not trying to find proprioception. You know your feet are splaying and they're relaying the information every single time quickly and efficiently, and is what proprioception is, my friends. I hope that made sense. I know it's a lot, but like there is actually kind of a lot that actually goes into choosing proper footwear for your needs. And I did this for many years in my life, and running is sort of like, it's very special to me. I'll tell really the story of my legs and the surgery that I had to have that allowed me to run and walk again, but that'll be for another time. I hope everyone is enjoying the content. The channel is continuing to grow, which is very fun, and I'm super excited about that. And I guess maybe let me know what you guys want to see more of, and I'll say, like I said, I'm just sort of experimenting for now and having fun and learning to edit and things like that. I see we're at 12 minutes and about 30 seconds. And so we're going to end with some hand movements. Let's begin. So, yeah, basically I worked in a running store for about 2 years, and I fit people for running shoes, all sorts of different types of people, running shoes, walking shoes. A lot of people would come in because they wanted, like, they might need shoes for work. I did a lot of work with nurses and things like that. A lot of teachers need really nice shoes because they stand all day. And really, you should go to like a nice local running store, get fitted by the nice people there. Get a nice pair of shoes, and yeah, you'll be good to go. Like, I really do believe that people need proper footwear and proper mattresses, and I mean, a gym membership. Like, fitness is very important. It's very important to being healthy and happy. Take it from someone who used to not be able to walk. But thank you for tuning in and watching. I hope this was relaxing. I hope it was informative, and stay tuned for more. See ya.